Hey Earth Signs, it's Suzanne from Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a little weekend read for you. All right, I'm using my decks and I'm letting Spirit just guide the reading. Whatever the message is what the message is. So this is for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right, so we're going to throw down 3 of these here. This is the Memorable Moments deck. And then I'm also using the Chakra Wisdom deck that I have created that I use periodically. All right, and then we're going to clarify with tarot, okay? All right, so let's see. What do we have? All right, so for Earth signs, first card out. Attractive. All right, so there's something here that might be attractive, somebody that might be attractive to you, or you are very attractive to somebody in your life right now. Okay, what do we have here? You know, this card seems to come out probably just about more than any other card. This is the throat chakra. And this is, you know, coming from a place of I say. So I say why I was so confused and in the dark. It could be because this person found you to be very attractive to them. And they got a little bit tongue-tied. Okay? So what else do we have here? We have no longer. No longer what? We have to pull another card. No longer assumptions. Okay, so it feels like you or this person are no longer making assumptions. You want to deal in facts. You want to deal in truth. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, this is coming from the solar plexus chakra. Okay, and this is about I can make things really difficult. So what makes things very difficult is when we make assumptions, when we make assumptions about people, when we make assumptions about situations, that makes things much more difficult than they need to be. All right. And I feel like both of you are trying to move out of that energy. You know, let's see what we have here. We have attachment. Attachment. So attachment and assumptions, you know, can go together. Somebody here might have been very attached to an assumption that they are no longer, they're dismissing it. They're dismissing assumptions, and that might be also dismissing attachment in some way. What do we have here? Wow. So this is like the granddaddy of all the cards in this deck. It says, you make me better. You are my desire. You make me want to run your way. You love me in a special way. You say what is going on in your heart. You see me for who I truly am. And you know I want you to be mine. Wow. I feel like this is somebody that's very attached to you. They're attached to, they might be attached to the idea of you, and they are no longer making assumptions. They know they've made things really difficult, maybe for no reason. Okay? And I feel like it's been very difficult for them to speak up to you because there's a true attraction here that might, and I keep getting like they're fumbling their words. They might be very, very nervous about approaching you. So let's see. Let's see. What else do we have here? What messages from tarot do we have about this? This feels kind of big. You know, for some of you, it feels big. Like it's the potential for something big. It's the potential for like the floodgates to just open. And suddenly you have this amazing relationship or amazing connection that the two of you, or at least one of you, has possibly made negative assumptions about. I find with assumptions, it's so much easier to make negative assumptions than positive assumptions. If we're going to assume, we tend to assume the worst, okay? We assume that somebody's not attracted to us. We assume that, they don't want us. We assume that they feel like they could do better. They assume that, or we assume that, they have moved on, maybe when they haven't. Okay? So, what do we have here? Attractive. I say why I was so confused in the dark. Somebody might be getting ready to do this very thing and talk to you. This came up in the water reading as well. What do we have here? 4 of Cups. So, I feel like this person is very afraid of rejection. Okay? 4 of Cups, again, speaks a little bit to negative assumptions. All right? Now, we have no longer assuming. So that could be speaking to why this person is finally going to speak up or say something or talk about a situation that might have got put on the back burner, possibly out of fear of rejection. What do we have here? Actually, I want to go one further. I want to go one more. Emperor, card of Aries. I feel like the only way this person could control how drawn they were to you, how attracted they were to you, was to, assume that you could do better, assume that you were going to reject them. So saying nothing, doing nothing, helped this person to control that negative outcome, because I feel like this person was assuming the worst. So what do we have here? No longer assuming, and they've made things much more difficult than they've needed to be. We've got 5 of Swords. So, I feel like they're still conflicted. They're still a little bit in this solar plexus energy here, this fight or flight. It's like, am I going to run away? Or, am I going to run towards earth signs? Okay. Let's see. What are they conflicted about? Coming together. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. They're worried. They're worried that they're going to be rejected by somebody that they have feelings for, that they find very attractive. I feel like they're thinking about talking about you, or not about you, but to you. But they're also thinking about, is Earth sign going to reject me? So doing nothing, controlling this energy by doing nothing, might be the continued energy here, unfortunately. This person is attached to you, whether you want to believe that or not. I feel like they are attached to you. We have, this granddaddy card here, okay, which is, again, potential for something big between the two of you. What do we have here? 2 of Swords. Do you see the color that is dominating here is the yellow. Yellow is the solar plexus. The energy in this reading is, do I fight for this? Do I fight for Earth sign, or do I take flight? Do I run away? That's the energy here. Okay, 2 of Swords is saying, that very same thing. I feel like this person is deciding not to make a choice. Not to make a choice about the fact that they are attached to you, but they're not making a choice to do anything about it. What else? Chariot. So this is interesting in clarifying the Two of Swords, because the Chariot, you know, is first of all card of Cancer. We have card of Cancer, card of Aries. You might be dealing with a Cancer or an Aries. Again, we have this yellow. So it's like, you know, the Chariot can be somebody choosing to move forward and follow their heart, or they're standing still and being in their, you know, in their head about it. Let's take one more card here for the Chariot. We've got Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles really isn't clarifying the Chariot, because Seven of Pentacles is about taking stock of where you're at, which I feel like this person, that's all they do, is take stock of where they're at. Seven of Pentacles also asks, you know, what's next? But Chariot and Two of Swords basically not making a choice or being stuck in their head, because I don't feel the energy of this person really moving forward. So what's next? Seven of Pentacles clarified by Knight of Cups. I feel like, you know, and it's a little bit sad, and you can see Knight of Cups is secret love, meaning they're keeping their feelings to themselves for now. For whatever reason, you know, they could get themselves out of this conflict by coming together with you. I feel like you would be receptive to that. But they continue, yellow, 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 they continue to make this more difficult than it needs to be, by constantly being in that energy of fight or flight. Do I fight for Earth sign, or do I run away from Earth sign? You know, and I don't feel like they're necessarily running away. I feel like they're standing still. All right, so I'm going to pull out a couple more decks. Let's see. Why is this person standing still? And what would this person tell you if they weren't so afraid? When your name comes up, I listen. Okay, so again, this is speaking to the fact that they are very attracted to you, confirming this attraction. All right, what are they making much more difficult than it needs to be, or what is standing in the way of this? We have, look at, intense connection someone just can't handle. It's the intensity of the connection that is keeping them standing still. What else would they tell you? I am so sorry. I'm sorry that I feel such an intense attraction to you that it's making me run in the other direction. That's too bad. Earth signs, that is what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, just reach out. If not, no problem. We're upon Thanksgiving week. So focus on something or somebody that you're very grateful for. And I will talk to you at the beginning of next week. All right. So have a fantastic weekend, and I'll talk to you then. All right. Bye.